Okay, y'all, I'm going to show y'all how to make creamed, creamed peas and tuna on toast. Now, my grandmother taught me how to make this, and I found out through, research, also known as Googling, that this is actually a Depression era way of spreading food out. Cheap food. So I'm going to show you all how to do that today. Alright, so right now I'll have to get another can because I decided to record way too damn late. Sorry for the language, it's hard for me not to cuss. But it's cream of mushroom soup, but I already poured it in there and it's 26 ounces. It's a 26 ounce can. Like that. Alright. We're going to have that. We're going to put in, I like using chunk light tuna and water because I don't need all that fat in my diet. Alright. And that is a 12 ounce can. If you can see that. Alright. And I just steamed a bag of green peas. Now you can use canned. Canned works fine. Well, we're going to put that all together once I light this baby up. I hate gas stoves, as you can tell. I like working with electric stoves because I suck. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna, usually you'd want to put this on medium to low heat, but on my stove it likes to burn really hot. So we're gonna put this baby on low because I don't feel like burning things. Alright, so let's see, I'm gonna open this can of tuna. And now we're going to put some spices in this baby. Once I get this can of tuna open. And that, oh geez, here we go again. I'm slurring my words. Alright, we're going to actually put, we're not going to drain it off. We're going to actually put the whole flavorful thing of tuna juice. Tuna can juice. That sounds awful when you call it like tuna can juice, but that's what we're doing. Alright. And I'm going to open these bag of peas and try not to burn my freaking hands because it's steamable. And this is a pretty quick meal. Pretty cheap too because you can buy a bag of peas for like $1. And like I said, you use canned peas too. But if you do that, use 2 cans of like a normal size can, which is like, I want to say 12 to 16 ounces. I know I'm freaking wrong about that, but because this is 2 cups, this bag. Alright, so let's find that. I hope y'all don't see my face because I am in my PJs. I'm going to stir that up a little bit. And you're going to think, wow, this is gross. Yeah, it's a struggle meal. Like the OG struggle meal from like the Great Depression. But it's what we do. Basically, since the peas are already cooked, we're just going to heat it up a little bit. Now, this is an important lesson in cooking when you're broke as you know what. And I learned this a long time ago because in 2008, 2009, like most of my rent, like not kidding, like 60 to 70% of my rent was going to like utility, well, it was going to rent and utilities. And I was like surviving on $800 to $900 a month. So I've been nearly homeless like multiple times. You can tell by my surroundings I'm in a better place. So that's why I kind of started this YouTube channel to kind of show y'all how I made it. And hopefully you can take what you can. toss away stuff that will be completely useless to you, but hopefully it'll help somebody, or at least give you comfort, or at least give you some decent food to eat. Oh yeah, this is a great trick. Like I think this is pronounced Badia or Badia. It's a Hispanic brand of herbs, and man, they get them real cheap. And you can get this like for hella cheap. Anyway, I'm gonna sprinkle some garlic powder because you know me, I don't freaking measure nothing. I just kind of do things by taste, but don't put too much because it'd be enough to kill like 20 vampires. All right, onion powder, same stuff, Badia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm half redneck, half Filipino. I don't know how to pronounce shit. Sorry for my language. Gosh, it's really hard for me not to cuss. And we're going to put another one in there. Paprika, my dirty paprika in there. Now, I'm going to do a little sprinkle of that. While you know boil. Okay, there we go. Had to adjust the heat a little bit. Now, you're wondering, okay, why do you put onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika in this recipe, right? You'll probably see it in a lot more recipes that I post. It's because, like I told my father a long time ago when he had issues with his white bean soup recipe, that garlic, onion powder, and paprika, I'm saying it wrong, paprika. I will always say paprika because I'm wrong. Paprika. Anyway, paprika, garlic powder, and onion powder are what I call the holy trinity of spices. If something tastes bland, you either have a salt problem or a spice problem. So you always do things to taste. But I've made this quite a few times, so I know what I'm doing. And plus you can smell. Like if you put too much garlic, you'll smell it. Oh, that's just right. Alright. Now, I'm going to put a pinch of salt. And it's just regular salt. It's just Morton's. Because I probably need iodine or whatever. So we're just going to put that in there. Pinch of salt. Okay, that's probably 2 pinches of salt. But that's not an exact measurement. But who cares? Alright. Try not to kill myself with sodium. This is my blood pressure. Alright, we're going to find black pepper. There we go. Put some black pepper up in there. I really need to clean these off. It looks awful. But, oh my gosh, I need to get more black pepper. Anyway, a little bit of black pepper. And black pepper makes it, so of course, add salt and pepper to your taste. As with the spices. And you're just pretty much going to wait until you're on a light simmer. And then you'll know it's ready. And right now, yeah, funny thing is, later today, I have to call the repairman to fix my oven. Because broil is the only thing that works. But if you have a toaster, you can do this with a toaster. If you just have an oven, you can toast your bread with an oven. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, we're toasting bread. I forgot to throw that in there. So, now usually you can just buy a loaf of bread for like $1 or $1.50 depending on where you live. But honestly, I'm trying not to die because I'm 35. Well, I'm going to be 35 in December. And I gotta watch my sodium and all that jazz. So, I'm going to put my oven at about 350. And if you bake your bread, if you toast your bread in your oven at about 350, 325, you can actually just, it'll toast within like 5 minutes. But see, I have to put this on broil, so that's what I'm going to do. Because my broiler is the only thing that works. I gotta get this oven fixed. It's driving me nuts. I can't cook what I want to cook. So let's put this thing on, bro. There we go. I'm gonna let it heat up a little bit. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because I don't want it to burn. Just trying to warms it up. And now, like if you have a toaster, you know, just toast the dang thing. Just watch the temperature. You don't want it to burn. Jeez. Me and my sneezy self. Alright. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in there. And I have to put mine in there weird because the broiler's in the middle. So that's real fun. Makes it real easy to flip around, right? So, you know, I'll just move that to the side and try not to burn myself. You will know if I burn myself if I start cussing and throwing F-bombs. Alright. I'll have to flip those halfway through. But yeah, this is real easy to make. Usually, when your toast is finished, you put a nice little pat of butter. Now I have to use heart-healthy butter. And right now, because of all the weird shortages that are happening again, I noticed that when I was going through the grocery store, like weird canned goods were empty on a Monday. That's usually when they get on a Tuesday. And usually grocery stores get their shipments during the week. So that's really weird. So I'm having to go to the Smart Balance stuff. I mean, it's really good, but it has, I think it's called DHT, and supposedly that's not good for you. Oh, that's what it is. TBHQ, which supposedly is not good for you, and I can't remember why. But I usually like this brand that has like olive oil in it, and I can't remember what it is. I just know what it looks like, so. Oh well. So yeah. Now, back in 2008, I used to cook this at least once a week. Because, like, man, you can make this spread. So, I'm going to quickly do like a cost breakdown. Now, I know I got like Nature's Own whole grain bread, but I can afford that. That was about like $2. But actually, you could buy really cheap white bread. It's actually best on white bread. But like I said, I'm trying not to kill myself. But I mean, if you're like freaking starving, you know, who cares what kind of bread you have? But let's see. We're gonna, you can buy a loaf of bread between like $1 and $1.50. You can buy like generic cream of mushroom for about, like, if I remember, $2.50. I should still have a receipt. I need to remember to do that. It's around, I'll probably just post it later on the video, but about like $2.50. I want to say it's around $2.50. And then a can of tuna is around the same price. And a bag of frozen peas is approximately $1. The same with the canned peas, it might be actually less. So you're looking at about, if you're real hungry, you're gonna have like me, I'm gonna have 4 pieces of bread and then pour this all over it. But for like a normal human being and not a freaking cow like me, you can have 3 pieces or 2 pieces of bread, and this will last you about 4 to 6 servings. Well, 6 servings if you eat like a bird. So, and it's not too bad for you, but hey, I gotta show the finished product, so I'm gonna pause this thing because it'll last forever, and I don't want to do that to you. But you know what? I'll just edit it later, or maybe not, because I always hate YouTube videos that go on forever for a stupid recipe, and all you need is the freaking information. But whatever, it'll be half a vlog, half freaking cooking show. I kind of like both, depending on the person. But ow, shit. Or you can fast forward through all this bullshit. Pardon my language. Sorry for you religious folks out there. I'm cursing. Alright. And you don't have to cook this for any particular period. My toast is almost done. It's got 3 more minutes on it. So, I think it's a good idea if I leave this raw and then you know how long it takes to cook it. But if you have a toaster, your toast will probably be toasted already and you'll be buttering your bread. But, you know, you work with what you got. Oh, but anyway, maybe it's story time. Maybe I should tell you a story. Alright. Don't mind my colorful PJs. Yeah, like, I pretty much created this YouTube channel mainly because I've been in my own dark hollers. I mean, like, dark hollers like life. You know, it kind of reminds me, what was it, Psalm 23? As I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I should fear no evil. Well, that's a holler. That's a dark holler. There's an old, I want to say, it's not technically bluegrass. I think it's old time. But it's an old standard song called Dark Holler. And it's around 1920s, 20s or 30s. And it talks about a lost lover and dealing with that pain. And the chorus goes, I'd rather be in some dark holler where the sun don't shine. And well, part of the chorus anyway. But that's what life is, you know. You're going to have your ridges and your valleys. And you're going to have your dark hollers. And the other reason, sorry for those that don't share the same belief system I do. I'm also practice witchcraft. And witchcraft brought me through the darkest times in my life. Brought me out of abusive relationships, poverty. And I wanted to share that with people. And I ain't being preachy about it, because I live in the South, so, I mean, I know what it's like to have preachy people in my face. But whatever it is you believe in, you know, you gotta kind of grasp onto that, bring you through life's dark times. So I know a lot of you out there are experiencing some serious dark times right now. And I'm almost burning my toast, but it's okay. I like it well done. But being my first video, I'm not doing too bad. Okay, so, look, toasty on one end, slightly toasted on the other. It's okay. I can live with that. It's not toast. I still have my cook hands. Alright, don't suggest grabbing hot toast out of the oven like that, but you know. Like I said, still have my cook hands. Alright. So let's show you the money shot. Oh man, shouldn't have said that either. Oh well. Don't try to explain this to your kids, man. I'm going to put a label that's like not appropriate for your kids. Alright. Now, we're going to pretend that this is nicely toasted and I didn't screw up on the back, but, you know, it ain't Instagram. That's not how life works. Alright. Cool, you can still see it. I was just checking on my phone. Alright, I'm probably going to put more butter than I should ever put on this. Because I got to go to a plasma bank later and donate plasma. So, hopefully this will still be okay, considering it is olive oil based. But my gosh, this stuff is good with some butter. Well, fake ass butter. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop cussing. Sorry about that. Can't watch this around your kids. I mean, I don't think I can be around kids in general, honestly. But yeah. Alright. Let's see. Ooh. Oh man, I should have got a ladle. Oh. Okay, let's bring this hot old pan back over here and I'll try to burn myself. Oh, that's not gonna work. Well, that sucks. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cover the plate over here so you can see the yummy goodness. Now, okay, it looks like gross. honestly. I'm not going to tell you what it looks like because I'm a horror movie fan and you know where I'm going with this. But it's actually really freaking delicious. I probably will put a little more than I should. And yes, I'm going to eat all this because I'm a piggy. And I ate late last night, so I'm real hungry. So here you go, y'all. This is what it looks like. Doesn't look that appetizing, but I guarantee you it is yummy. Even my boyfriend eats it. So, see y'all later.